from the corner of 20th and Blake Street. So look at Coors Field in Denver. Opening night here in this brand new season between Nighttime skies over Coors Field here in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Colorado Rockies. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Hit back up the middle. That's a hit, their first of the new season. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Gentry rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead. Here's Manny Machado now.
Batting third.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. For Jones, a good start as he's got his first double of the year here on opening night. Curveball bounces and this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Blackman is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Second baseman.
Standing in, Jonathan Scope, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Set to deal on 2-2. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Lucroy has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Weekly hit towards first. Davis is up with it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Mark Reynolds. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Davis in foul ground, and that's the third out. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman number 19, Chris
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch.
J.J. Hardy.
And Hardy chops down on one and sends it to his opposite number at short. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a ball, 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
The pitcher,
first offering on its way. Dylan Bundy is at the plate now. And he's
0-1's the count.
quickly behind 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Digging in to try it again. Craig Gentry. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman, Nolan.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Sent on the ground out to second. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Right fielder.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gentry moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Trevor Story. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Gerardo Parra. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The third baseman, number 13.
Striding in once again, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Blackman racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Mark Trumbo. He hit a sac fly earlier. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Swinging away there. It's 3-1. This is skied out toward right. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jonathan.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, John Gray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Taken in by Scope. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gentry racing back, and it's gone. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Here's Mark Reynolds. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a foul pop behind the plate. Castillo is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end. Settling in now, Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the shortstop now. J.J. Hardy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Here's the pitch. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Back up the middle, and this is going to be a base hit for Hardy. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. A base hit in his first trip.
Wellington.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward right center. Blackmon will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman, number 28.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 home. Chopped weakly to the left. And a rather easy first out. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gentry is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Trevor
shortstop.
Story. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Trumbo. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Left fielder
Striding
number 8.
in, Gerardo Parra. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He'll start him with a curveball that's bounced foul just to the left of home plate. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chopped foul wide of first. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. So striding in, Dylan Bundy.
Leading off for
He's
the
in to
Orioles.
get things going here in inning number 5.
Dylan Bundy.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Craig Gentry.
fielder,
He's singled in 2
Craig
trips to the plate thus
Gentry.
far. This is in the air to right. Gonzalez has a read on it. 2 down.
Now
Here's the
batting
center
number 10,
fielder now,
center
Adam
fielder
Jones.
Adam
He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... In now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll
Leading
step
off for
in
the
trying to
Rockies.
do something about this
Catcher.
2-2 tie.
Jonathan
Now a little
Lucroy.
pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Scope is there. 1 away.
The pitcher,
Digging
number
in,
55.
John Gray. He's 0
John
for 1 thus
Gray.
far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Oh, look at Machado. The throw to first in time. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Charlie Blackmon comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Machado has room in foul territory. And striding in once again, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo
Right
now.
fielder.
He hit a sac fly earlier.
Trumbo.
Line towards center field. Blackman is there, 2 gone. Here's Jonathan Scope now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackman on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, DJ.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope into shallow center, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 12.
Here's Mark Reynolds. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 28.
Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because...
And the throw is in time to get him to... Digging in once again, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 19.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Lifted the other way to left center. Parra waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.J. Hardy. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This is in the air out to right field. Gonzalez on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for the
Now
Orioles.
at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Grounded weakly to the left. Arenado charging this one on to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Ready for another chance. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
1-1.
This is in the air to left. Gentry on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, he's throwing over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Gerardo Parra. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
A little roller toward the hole. And that will conclude matters here in the... Ready once again. Dylan Bundy. He'll start things out. David Hidalgo is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Line drive to center field. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Coming on fast as he makes the basket catch. Nope, sorry about that. They're saying it was short hop.
Left fielder.
Here's Craig Gentry. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pat Neshek is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Here's Manny Machado now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lays off 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And wow, a very high. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Here it comes on 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. That pitch was so slow it barely a swing and a miss. That retired. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gentry is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Number 37.
Stepping up to the plate, Pat Neshek. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Charlie Blackmon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here he comes on 2-0. Hit in the air to center field. Jones is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Mark Trumbo. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Mark Trumbo.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Jonathan Scope comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. To his left, Arenado. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Standing in, J.J. Hardy. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon's after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Trumbo is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
First baseman number 12.
Here's Mark Reynolds. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Machado in foul ground, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Hardy's there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Calling for it, Reynolds. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Darren O'Day. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Thought this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Ready now, Craig Gentry. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit in the air to shallow center. Blackmon is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. In is Gerardo Parra. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and we are going. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Number 10.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Blackmon. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he misses. 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Down the third baseline. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Here's the first pitch. Jonathan Scope is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reason.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Lucroy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Pat Neshek comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Favorable call in there for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gentry sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Ready once again, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in once again, J.J. Hardy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in once again, Wellington Castillo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And he's retired, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Mark Reynolds Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. In now, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. Michael Gibbons takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Smoked on the ground up the middle. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Into the box. Now,
for the Orioles, the pitcher number 60, Michael.
First
Gibbons.
offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Desmond has room in foul territory. 1 down. Here's Craig Gentry, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting number 10, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A little bouncer. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 now to Jones. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is in the air out to right. Trumbo has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In is Gerardo Parra. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. From the stretch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. Lifted in the air to center field. Jones is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Davis in foul ground makes the catch. Here's Manny Machado now, trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gonzalez going back on it. He's there and records the first down. So stepping in, Mark Trumbo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hit hard towards center, and Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. So digging in now, Jonathan Scope. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Well, obviously not biting on the first two, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here. Digging in, Chris Davis. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Adam Ottavino is going to finally make an appearance in this one. Is Hilton.
Number 0, Adam.
Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Just got a piece to the right side. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now the 1-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Parra over to his right. 2 gone. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Ball 1. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Desmond is there and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Adam Ottavino. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Pitcher, Adam.
Raimel Tapia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 68, Raimel Tapia.
And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. No problem here, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit hard to third. On to first, and we're headed for a 50. Number 56 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 56.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Lifted in the air to center. Blackmon is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher
Striding in, Michael Givens. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Craig Gentry comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So striding in, Ian Desmond.
Leading out for the Rockies.
First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Hardy's up with it. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. He's set and the pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jones is after it. And that ends the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. Looking to finally get into the hit column here. No luck in 6 tries so far. Chris Russin has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Trumbo. He singled his last time up. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now the 2-0. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Now the 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On the ground up the middle. Hardy to his left. He's there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Gerardo Parra. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. High pop-up. Machado is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Whoa, he tried to end it right there. One big swing here in this extra inning game.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jones, but that's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Pitcher number 52.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Chris Russin. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Alexi Amarista will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Alexi Amarista.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackman looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and the Rockies fail. Scott Ober will likely be the last to join this ball game as he'll take the ball in the 17th inning. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. J.J. Hardy is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Hit hard towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in once again, Wellington Castillo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Hit down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another chance? Michael Givens. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Desmond is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a soft liner, and that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond. Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away. Zach Britton.
Carlos Gonzalez. Your attention, please.
Carlos Gonzalez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1. Now both runners are breaking. On attempt misses. The throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Davis is there to make the catch. Here's Craig Gentry as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Left fielder.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get the 0-1 pitch to third. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
Adam Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat. Adam Jones stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Number 60 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
And they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout. And now there are two gone. Calling for it, Desmond. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In is Gerardo Parra, still looking for his first hit here. He's 0 for 6. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all of baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Gentry has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Now batting. Catcher.
Now in the box, Jonathan Lucroy. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. Striding into the box, number 60. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are two gone now. Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He was a ground out victim last time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Gentry is there to make the catch. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Second baseman.
Oh, high.
Jonathan
Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. In now, Chris Davis. His line, not pretty. 0 for 6 in the game. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
So coming to the plate, J.J. Hardy. Tim Beckham will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Tim Beckham.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Blackmon will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing hard liner to left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So stepping in, Zach Britton. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out against Britton as he looks to close it out. On the ground to the right side. And he's set down, one away. At the plate, Ian Desmond. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nolan Arenado.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jones is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Adam Jones. Strike oppose, he's our tops player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victory.